Welcome into the Touchdown Live pregame show. Tonight, our game of the week takes us out to Iowa for a 4A district matchup between the Yellow Jackets and the Leesville Wampus Cats. And I caught up with head coach of the Iowa Yellow Jackets, Tommy Johns, to talk about this evening's game. As the Yellow Jackets head into their matchup this evening, head coach Tommy Johns understands that his team is going to have to focus on do-it-all tailback Xavier Ford.
Well, I mean, it all starts and stops with Xavier Ford. I mean, there's no question. I mean, the guy's phenomenal. I think that goes without saying. You know, you look at his numbers and the things that he's done. You've got to kind of contain what he does. I mean, he's going to get his numbers and those things, but you got to get some stops in some critical situations and get the ball back to our offense, and that's going to be the name of the game. They're very well coached. Coach Calls has done a phenomenal job there, and we're very familiar with them, and vice versa. They're very familiar with us. You know, it's like the fourth time in 3 years we've played. They've got some really good players, and they do a phenomenal job.
Iowa as a team has been able to replace starters year after year, and Coach Johns attributes that to the experience that his players get in multiple situations.
Well, I think number one, that they've all bought in. They've waited their turn. They understand why we do what we do. You know, all of our guys are going to come up through the JV system and play and get reps, and so it's not like they just haven't played. But they know what to expect, and they know what we have to do. The object of the game is going to be, can we do it? You know, can we go out there and execute at a high level and do our job? And, you know, that's obviously going to be the biggest challenge.
And now we shift our focus to the road team in the Leesville Wampus Cats as Devin DeStefano caught up with head coach Robert Causey.
Yeah, I'm here with Leesville head coach Robert Causey. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir. Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming game. Obviously a challenging opponent against Iowa. Just what are the things you need to do as a team to hopefully get the win on Friday night?
Limit your mistakes, control the line of scrimmage, and try to be the best people we can be. Just work on ourselves. You know, our biggest opponent is how we prepare for the ball game. Iowa is going to be Iowa. They're going to be well coached. They're going to have great athletes, and they're going to play fast and play physical. You know, they're going to do what they do, and so our concern is just how well that we prepare ourselves for playing a quality opponent.
How important is it to begin district play and start off on the right foot with a win?
I think just really you take out the winning and losing. It's just you try to get ready for the second half, or really for the middle quarter of your season, because as it prepares you for the playoffs, you know. So you're playing in a quality district, and every opponent is going to make you better. So for us, it's just, we continue to improve in the fundamentals and get better each and every week? Because if not, then you're going to have a short season.
How about the atmosphere? I know a lot of people from here in Leesville and Iowa and probably Southwest Louisiana are going to be there.
Oh, it's one of the top places that I've ever had an opportunity to coach in. It is a football-friendly town. They respect the game. They respect a quality opponent. Their fans are electric. Their coaches have a well-prepared program, and their fans show up and support those kids, and they play so hard down there. You know, we got our work cut out for us, I promise you.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Devin, and we have much more action to go along with our game of the week tonight. We'll start in 5A. Both Sam Houston and Barb are at home, while Sulphur travels on the road to New Iberia. Some big games out of 4A tonight, most notably our Optimum game of the week, Leesville and Iowa, like I just said earlier. Another big one, Washington Marion and the Charging Indians host a LaGrange in a rivalry matchup, and then DeRidder travels out to Eunice. In 3A, Jennings will host LCCP. St. Louis will take on Westlake, and then Iota is at home against Crowley. In 2A, Oakdale and Welsh are at home, while Rose Pine and Pickering and Vinton and Lake Arthur are all away this week. And finally, in 1A, Basile and Hamilton Christian are both at home for local games against Maryville and Grand Lake. For all of those scores and highlights from tonight's action, be sure to tune in to Touchdown Live at 10 o'clock.
And traffic is moving this evening over into Sulphur, Westlake, and Lake Charles. I don't see any issues on these cameras. We'll have the forecast after this.
The First Alert Skycam Network is sponsored by Navarre Chevrolet. Navarre has it.